Paris, the city of lights. But in 2024, it turned into the city of legends. The Eiffel Tower wasn't just glowing, it was trembling from fireworks. The Seine wasn't just a river, it became the world's most iconic stadium. And inside that electric atmosphere, athletes from every corner of the planet created moments so unbelievable, so emotional, and so powerful that millions watching from home literally gasped, cried, or jumped out of their chairs. This wasn't just another Olympics. This was Paris writing its own movie with heroes, heartbreaks, comebacks, and history being made in real time. So today, we're counting down the top 10 most amazing moments of the Paris Olympics 2024. The kind of moments that make you fall in love with sports all over again. And trust me, number 1 might just become the greatest Olympic moment of the decade. Let's get into it. Number 10, a historic opening ceremony on the Seine. Paris told the world, we're doing this differently. For the first time ever, the Olympic opening ceremony wasn't held inside a stadium. Instead, athletes floated down the River Seine on beautifully decorated boats, passing landmarks like the Louvre, the Orsay Museum, and Notre Dame. Rain poured, but nobody cared. The visuals were unreal. Performers danced along the riverbanks, musicians played from rooftops, and the Olympic rings glowed behind the Eiffel Tower. It felt less like an opening ceremony and more like a movie scene filmed by the universe itself. Paris didn't just welcome the world, it immersed us inside its culture, style, and soul. Number 9, Leon Marchand dominates with Olympic record performance. In swimming, some records feel immortal, especially those held by Michael Phelps. But in Paris 2024, inside a roaring French crowd, Leon Marchand delivered a masterclass. In the 400-meter individual medley, Marchand unleashed a performance so powerful that it brought the entire nation to its feet. He touched the wall at 4 minutes, 2.95 seconds, shattering the Olympic record with authority. The atmosphere was insane, fans cried, commentators screamed, and the entire nation felt a wave of pride. In that moment, it wasn't just a race, it was a new swimming legend announcing his arrival on the world stage. Number 8, Armand Duplantis flies to an impossible height. If pole vaulting ever needed a superhero, his name is Armand Duplantis. In Paris, he attempted something outrageous, clearing 6.25 meters, breaking the world record and pushing the limits of what the human body can do. When he soared over the bar, it felt like gravity simply gave up. The stadium erupted, fans hugged strangers. The moment echoed around the world. Mondo didn't just win gold, he redefined what high means in sports. Number 7, Steph Curry puts France to sleep with the golden dagger. Basketball fans witnessed one of the most legendary performances in Olympic history when Stephen Curry, making his first ever Olympic appearance at age 36, delivered a closing sequence that will be replayed forever. In the gold medal final against host nation France, with the crowd roaring and the pressure at its peak, Curry entered his zone. The final 3 minutes became pure cinema. 4 3-pointers in under 3 minutes, each one more impossible than the last. The final shot, dubbed the golden dagger, splashed through the net, and Curry sprinted down the court doing his iconic night-night celebration, pressing his hands to his head like he was putting France to sleep. The arena went from deafening hope to stunned silence. Curry finished with 24 points, 8 3-pointers, and his first Olympic gold medal, the one achievement that had eluded him his entire career. It wasn't just a game, it was the moment Curry completed his legendary resume. Number 6, Julian Alfred makes history for St. Lucia. For a tiny Caribbean island that had never won an Olympic medal, Paris became a dream. Julian Alfred exploded down the track in the women's 100 meters final and crossed the line at 10.72 seconds, winning St. Lucia's first ever Olympic gold. When she realized she had won, she fell to her knees, crying. Her coach cried. Her entire nation cried. This wasn't just a race, it was a moment that changed an entire country's history. Number 5, Ukraine's emotional fencing triumph. Some victories are athletic, some are emotional, and some like this are spiritual. Ukraine's women's saber team found themselves down by 3 points in the final, but Olga Karlin, carrying the weight of a nation at war, led an unbelievable comeback. They won 45-42. The team dropped to their knees, Ukrainian flags draped around their shoulders. It wasn't just gold, it was resilience, it was hope. This became one of the most powerful moments of the entire Olympics. Number 4, Turkey's viral legend, Yusuf one hand in pocket D catch. Every Olympics has a breakout personality. Paris had Yusuf Dikech, the calmest shooter in history. He stood on the firing line with one hand in his pocket, like he was waiting for a taxi. No dramatic breathing, no intense buildup, just pure ice-cold focus. He won a silver medal, but became a global meme and social media star overnight. People said, "This man is so chill, the bullets respect him." A small moment, but one the internet will never forget. Number 3, Arshad Nadeem shocks the world with a monster throw javelin at Paris 2024, became one of the most thrilling competitions ever, thanks to Pakistan's Arshad Nadeem. On his second attempt, he launched the javelin 92.97 meters a throw, so massive that even the commentators went silent for a moment. Then the explosion, the crowd roared. His competitors applauded. Arshad became Pakistan's first Olympic champion in athletics history. A country of 240 million people celebrated like never before. Number 2. Bob the Cap Catcher becomes an Olympic hero. Not every legendary moment comes from a superstar. During a swimming final, a swimmer's cap drifted to the bottom of the pool. Before officials could react, a volunteer in rainbow-colored Speedo briefs dove into the water, snatched the cap, and triumphantly raised it like a treasure. The stadium erupted laughter, applause, cheering. The internet crowned him Bob the Cap Catcher, the hero we didn't know we needed. He didn't win a medal, but he won the world's heart. Number 1. The Unreal Closing Ceremony plus Tom Cruise steals the spotlight. Paris ended the games with a show that felt straight out of Hollywood, literally acrobats twisting through the air, dancers filling the stadium floor, golden lights glowing across Stade de France. And then the moment no one expected, Tom Cruise flying across the stadium roof with the Olympic flag, yes, actually flying. The crowd lost their minds. Social media exploded. French hero Leon Marchand then extinguished the Olympic flame, marking the end of one of the most visually breathtaking and emotionally powerful games of all time. Paris didn't just close the Olympics, it dropped the mic. Paris 2024 gave us magic world records, emotional victories, viral heroes, and moments that felt like scenes from cinematic history. Which one made you feel something? The heartbreak, the heroism, or the absolute chaos of Bob the Cap Catcher? Tell me in the comments. Like the video if Paris stole your heart, share it with a sports fan. And subscribe for more stories that make sports feel legendary. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay iconic.